Hello, everybody. How are you? It's so crazy here. Hi, Miss Krista. How are you? I feel like my hair looks complete. I don't know what's going on with my hair, but I don't know. Hi, Miss Heather. How are you? I just feel like my hair is very crazy right now. It's really. Hi, Miss Sue. How are you? I'm going to. Is it gonna let me? No, it's not. Why won't it let me scroll up? That's lame. Trying to. Let's see. There we go. I was trying to pin this. There we go. I feel that. Hi, Miss Christine. Hi, Miss Cheryl. Yes, I feel that, Miss Krista. I feel some of that. I don't know. It's just completely crazy. You're working. How was your night, Miss Sue, with your niece and your daughter? Hi, Miss Lynette. How are you guys? So, what we're doing today, so we have an issue in our house. We don't have any running water. So, we're going to have a plumber come over and fix one of our pipes. So, there may be a time if the girls have to go to the bathroom, I'm going to have to help them because we're going in buckets right now until my husband comes home and we figure out a plumber. It's not easy to do. So I'm just I know it's really hard and it stinks because of the time of the year, but everything happens for a reason. But I'm just making it more. If you hear that somebody has to go potty, I'm not gonna lead the live, but I have to assist them. So that should be fun. So what we're doing is if you share the live, you have to share somewhere public because if you don't, it's not gonna tell me you shared. So you can't share somewhere private because it won't tell me. If you share somewhere public, I will pull you one card from my Angel Whisperer deck. That's really cute that I love playing with. It does suck. It sucks right before Christmas, right before Lily's birthday, and everything like that. So, but you know what? Everything happens for a reason. But so I'm coming on live today to, mortgage is due the beginning of the month, and now this is going to be due. So if you are in need of a reading, I would appreciate it. Sis, quietly, I said. Go do it at the table. Go take all of it to the table. When I said you can make lunch quietly, I didn't mean right in front of me. It does. But you know what? It's okay. Maybe I know it all happens for a reason, but it just kind of oh my goodness. Hi, Danielle. Long time no see. Hi, Miss Donna. I think I said hi to Miss Donna. Oh my God. I'm so excited to see all your names. I don't even know who I said hi to anymore. So, hi, Donna. Hi, Alexandra. And hi, Danielle. How have you been? I hope you are doing well. So, I don't even remember what I've said. So if you share, if it tells me you shared somewhere public, I will pull you a free card. If you donate for a reading, let me know and we will get going. I see I got Miss Sue. Sometimes it takes it a little bit sometimes it just takes a bit. Thank you, Miss Sue. I appreciate it. And since Miss Sue did that too, I'm going to pull her an Angel Whisperer card as well. And your Angel Whisperer card is, you got every day is a new beginning. Every day is a new beginning. So cute. I'm doing good. I haven't seen you in so long. I hope you're doing well. Miss Sue, do you want whatever Spirit wants to tell you, or is there something that you want me to look into for you? Hi, Cassie. Hi, April Love. always like to double check. And today, guys, I don't have to leave you anytime early. You know, the girls are home. We got 2 weeks off of school. So I don't have to ditch you guys at 3 o'clock. Whatever you guys need, we're going to do. Oh, love. Quietly. I told her, I go, if you guys want to eat lunch, you can eat lunch. You just got to come down quietly. My loud child. Well, Miss Danielle, I know you're strong, so keep fighting. Well, I'm happy you're here to be able to watch. How have you been, dear? Oh my goodness, you guys have a lot of loved ones coming in, man. I feel so much better, April love. After that live, oh my gosh, I was down the rest of the week. I was completely down. And the second I sat down, and once we did that live, I felt awful. And then after that, I didn't feel good the rest of the week. It's not your fault. I blame my oldest daughter. She was sick a couple 2 days before that, and then I think it just hit me too. It was crazy. So Miss Sue, let's see what we got going on for Miss Sue. If anybody else donates, just let me know and I'll throw your name up. When I first connect Miss Sue, I feel like I love how open all these pictures are, but I feel like I'm going swimming. And I feel like I'm swimming because I feel like so many different things are going with the swimming. I feel like we're swimming for new even though this is a card that came up, but I could feel it. I feel like it almost makes me too we're going fishing. I feel like you're Moana right now. I feel like, the things that we're doing, it's the same. We're doing this, we're doing that. We're doing it because we have to. We're doing it because we need to. But I feel like you're ready to go fishing. I feel like you're ready to go find new opportunities. And I feel like you're ready to explore different things. I just feel like there's so many different directions that you want to go in and that you're looking to do. And I feel like there are some other things too, though, that they're making me feel like you're just kind of in a bliss. You know what I mean? I just feel like we're laying in the water. There are some things that we are just really appreciating and loving right now is what they're making me feel. Does that make sense? I feel like that's why I feel like when I see the water, I see you swimming. But it's making me feel like, she's very thankful for all the opportunities. And then I feel like that's why the 10 of Swords is coming up too, because I feel like as we're swimming, we're looking for something new, but we're thankful for what we have, but we want something new. So I just feel like it just reminds me of Dory. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Their spirit is telling you to keep going and to keep going. That the stuck feeling you're having, you're not going to be there very long, because you're very good about appreciating and enjoying the little moments that you've had, milestones and things that I've heard have risen, I feel like there are certain things in your life that have taken place and that have explored. You know what I mean? Not explored, expanded. That's the word. I just feel like there's things that have come into your life and you've been able to focus on those happy things. And they're saying as you're focusing, all these cards are kind of going up, down, up, down, up, down. And it's helping because of the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. They're saying that they don't hold on to whatever isn't serving you. And then you got the Page of Pentacles next to it. So this is telling you whatever, of course, because it flips, whatever energy, whatever it feels like you're holding on to that you don't need, they're saying it's time to let go. You have a lot of expansion. You have the 3 of Wands saying that there's opportunities. You have threw it at you. You have the ability to walk away because you know there's better things to come. So they're saying allow things. Sometimes we need things to turn upside down. Sometimes we need to see things in a different light. So some things can fall apart so we know what we can bring together so we can expand. Yes, I'm looking to do something. Yes, it does make sense. That makes 100%. That's why I'm seeing you like fish, like swimming. And like when I see the fishing, like I feel like we're just testing to see what else is out there. Like I just feel like that's why I feel like there's so much going on. Hi, PM. How are you? Thank you. How are you? How was your birthday? How was your Thanksgiving? How was your new amazing business? Well, it's not a new business, but your new like store. This PM's over there manifesting. Let's see. Yeah, they want you. Hi, Miss Jeanette. They want you to trust yourself, Miss Sue. This is the time for you to trust yourself and allow. Like I feel. Here we go. We're going swimming still. You're still swimming. You're in this water, and I feel like you have found more and more about yourself. You've been able to free yourself. You've been able to be who you want to be. And I feel like through all of that, I feel like so much has lifted off of your shoulders that you've been able to push through some of the hard times. You've been pushing through some things and allowing. I know this card doesn't mean this, but this is what I always get from this card. Like, I just feel like this is you releasing and all the shadow work, everything that has either made you feel stuck or made you feel a certain way. It's being released and all this more light is coming into your life. They're saying that I need to do this card too. And the Two of Swords, this is you making that hard decision. And I feel like the hard decision is, do I want to stay where I'm comfortable or do I want something that's going to push me a little bit more? Like, I feel like you're ready for that push. I miss you too. I always love catching you every once in a while. Oh, I guess they did want me to do this card too. I put it away and it came back. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like that's coming out and just telling you that there is goodness around you. That, to me, what I'm hearing when I see that with you is that you don't have to feel. This is what I'm hearing, not what the card means, because I know some of you know how to read tarot, but what I'm hearing is that you know how to manifest. You know that there's goodness around you and that there's tools and there's signs. They're saying that you don't have to feel like you can't take. And I'm saying it that way because a part of me feels like you don't want to feel like, you're taking a shortcut or you're taking too much and not doing the work. They're saying that they don't want you to give up and they don't want you to get to a place where maybe you feel like you're tired, you're overworking and pushing yourself. They're saying, remember that you have these abilities that are coming and helping you. They just, like, sometimes, when we see things and things come in, sometimes we question them and they don't want you to question them. Okay. Because they don't want you to hold yourself back. They're saying this isn't a time for you to feel like you can't succeed. This isn't a time for you to feel like you can't move, that you can't move forward, because you deserve to move forward. I feel like this is going with the 10 of Wands and it's making you, they don't want you to feel like you're stuck. There's just some things we're not seeing eye to eye with, and they want you to be able to see eye to eye with it, okay? I just feel like they want you to remember your power, and they want you to use all of it, my love. Sis, are you okay? Okay. Got a little quiet in there. Got a little quiet. If you listen to your iPad, then you need to do it quietly. Okay? Let's see. Let's see. It's not going to tell me. I was seeing if. There we go. It does. I gotta put some check marks. I did some other readings. There we go. Miss April Love, who'd you want to talk to, my dear? Pam, I cannot believe that. I just can't believe your little man is already 2. I feel like yesterday I hopped in on your, like, it was your baby shower. Like, I'm like, really? He's already 2? Miss Pam is showing me that you shared. You got stop worrying. Your desires are manifesting. Whatever is popping in and messing with your head, don't allow it because you're manifesting. I cannot believe that. Whoever bops in. I love it, Miss April Love. Miss April Love shared too, so along with her reading, you got have compassion for another. Have compassion for another. Okay, let's see who wants to talk to my April Love. You're welcome, dear. Thank you for sharing me out. Stop it. I was gonna say too, I have some male energy coming in, and I swear, whenever a male energy comes in, Leo loses his crap. You do. You have a lot of compassion. I think that was just a validation for you. Every time a male spirit comes in, Leo gets very protective. There's a lot coming in for you. Love. I'm trying to see who wants. They're arguing who wants to go first. He does. That is true. I'm just like, oh gosh. It's because you have a lot of loved ones that always come through, and I feel like they always argue who gets to talk to you. But I realize, like, when I talk to male people, sometimes Leo just starts barking. Okay. I have a male energy that's coming forward first. And I keep hearing father. I don't know if your father is passed or if this is a grandfather, but he has very strong energy. I don't know if I'm doing my thing where I'm standing up straight. I don't know if he was any services, if he was not in like the military, army, or anything like that. He could be a police officer or firefighter. I know sometimes some of that all goes together. But it makes me want to stand up straight. He just has so strong. Have you been painting, Miss April Love? Because all I feel like is like some type of brushing of and stroking of something. Like I don't know if you're physically painting, or if they're saying that you are painting your picture of what you want to do and where you want to go. Like I feel like there's so many meanings for this, but sometimes it could just be that they know that you like to paint, or if you like to draw. I just see like these really gentle strokes for some reason. Like I just feel like this nice sway. Something about this night. I know that sounds so weird, but that's what I'm hearing. Painting your picture where you want to be. Okay. Because I felt such a gentle energy when they were doing it. Like it was like a calming. And so if with that, I'm hearing that we've shaken some things off. Have you been I feel like you've been doing a lot of work in your bubble and the people around you. I always like to think I have artistic ability. I'm always like, let me draw you guys a picture. And then I get a pencil and I'm sitting here and I draw and I'm like, ha! And then I don't show anybody because it doesn't look like anything that I thought I was going to be able to draw. I always think I can draw. I always think it looks easy until I try. But they're showing me like I feel like a lot of stress and a lot of stuff has fallen off your shoulders and stuff, Miss April Love. Like I feel like you've been doing so much hard work. Like it almost feels like you've gone through the hard time and now you're in the victory. Like it reminds me of like a night after war and them taking off their whatever it's called. I don't even know. I can't whatever. I just feel like it's being taken off, but I also feel like you've been like letting go of people who just aren't doing equal energy exchange. They're showing me that all the things that you are leaving behind, that you're not bringing forward with you, they're saying to not to look back. Like it even reminds me of, and look at that. I pick up a deck of cards and it's the card I'm looking for. Maybe I should do this more often when I see tarot cards. This is exactly what I was seeing. The Knight of Pentacles. They're telling you, allow the things to fall off that aren't serving you and don't look back. That is so funny. I picked up not even like half the deck. Like there's the other part of the deck. And I just picked up and it was exactly the card I was going to look for and show you. It's hilarious. Hi, Miss Jody. I think that's hilarious. That makes me so excited. Miss Jeanette, I got you. You are after Miss April Love. You are next, Miss Jeanette. If anybody else donates, just let me know. I just, they're saying allow it to fall back and don't allow it to fall off and don't look back. The things that are in the past are in the past for a reason. And I just feel like, they want you to keep pushing forward. Isn't that crazy that normally I pick up the whole deck and go through the deck, but I just grabbed, I was going to go through it. It's so funny. I love it, especially because it was the exact way I was seeing it. Because they're showing me the more that we lessen the load in. How do I send PM? A payment? I don't know why maybe it's just on my end. I don't know why it's so small. But if you look on here, I have PayPal, I have Cash App, Venmo. You can do payment through Facebook Pay as well. If you do want Zelle, you can message me and I will send you that information. I just don't put that live for trolls and everything else to see. But I don't know if my screen is as small as it is for you guys, but it's all floating across here, the ways to pay. But if you're friends with me on Facebook, you can do Messenger, like the Facebook Pay as well. And I feel like Miss April Love, are you feeling something like in the higher pit of your stomach too? Like they're making me feel like it makes me feel like, I feel like you're trusting your gut with situations and things that they're showing me like an egg. And I feel like in a good way, I know this is going to sound awful, but it's not a bad way. Like I'm seeing it cracked, but I'm seeing it's because all the goodness is coming out. And I feel like you're listening to that. And as you're listening to it, I feel like, the abundance is shining through. Because they're showing me, he's showing me that you're taking steps. He's showing me that you're taking steps either to a new goal or it feels like, I want to say, I don't know if it's a new job or a new way of living. I don't know which way he's going with it. So they all kind of sometimes can be the same or they can look alike. But I just feel like we're taking steps to something new when it comes to what we want to either do for a living or what we're doing. And he's saying just to keep, I feel like they just want you to continue to going forward is all I keep hearing, is making sure that you are going forward. And they're telling me that she's been through so much that I just feel like that this is your time to not even worry about anything else. Hi, Miss Zana. How are you? I just feel like he feels so proud of you with all the accomplishments that you've been going through. Like, I feel like, I see check marks, victories, stuff. He's saying there's some other battles that you have gone through and that he's saying that you have just overcome, and he's saying that he just wants you to remember how far you've come, and he wants you to be proud of yourself and see that. I'm doing good. I'm excited. I don't have to leave you guys. I don't have to go pick kids up. We're all home. And you know why you start crying sometimes? Some of that is about healing. That's your way of healing. Maybe that could be your subconscious, and that could be you doing some inner work and you releasing things. That's not a bad thing. As much as, I feel like when I was younger, and maybe when our parents and some other people were younger, they really push no crying, no showing emotions and stuff like that. Perfect. Lily, quiet, please. He is so proud of you. And I feel like he is like a halo for you too, Miss April Love. Anything yellow that you see, like he reminds me a lot of my great grandpa, and his favorite song. Whenever we would visit him in Florida, he would always play the song, You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine. And with that, I feel like, that's what he is. He's that sunshine around you. I started that after I have kids. I can be a big crybaby with those too. There are some, I finished Lucifer today, and I was like sobbing. And of course, it's like the last episode of the whole thing. And then my children, then my children decide to like pay attention to it and ask me a question. I'm like, stop it. Go away. Let me go shut my door because they're not listening but being quiet. Do you really? Because that's exactly what I heard. Lily Marie. You need to be quiet. I am working. Are you coming in with me, buddies? Okay. But then that's because like whenever my great grandfather's face comes to me, it always reminds me. He died when I was I don't remember. I don't know, between 9 and 12, I think I was. But I always remember like that was his thing. He always he sent cards that would sing that song. So I felt like that was something very important for you to hear. And that could be your dad coming through too when you sing that too. So know that he's there. Yes, of course, Miss Jody. Anybody who pays $2 will get one of a Angel Whisperer card as well. He's also saying that there is some steps that you may be looking to take that he doesn't, that his daddiness kicks in. But he wants you to know that whenever you're ready, that you'll be able to go. Like, he's like, I know she may want a relationship or maybe coming up soon. And he's like, it's just, he's saying, he's making me feel like, he's like, as a father, it's harder not to be there to protect her, you know, like not to be able to threaten him. I don't know if he used to threaten and yell at exes, boyfriends, or whatever, but I feel like that's something that he misses. Like he even, it reminds me of what's it called? Oh, it's one of my favorite movies. Why can't I think of what it's called? With Will Smith. It's not Men in Black. The cop one. Bad Boys. The Bad Boy movies when that boy comes over to take one of the other guy's daughter out on a date, and how they do this whole acting thing, and he brings his gun out and like threatens him and scares the complete crap out of him. Yeah, he makes me feel like he misses being able to do that. Like he doesn't, like nobody's ever still going to be good enough for you, even though there may be somebody out there. He doesn't like the idea. And he's saying it's just because he doesn't ever like seeing you hurt. So, and that's just the daddy in him. He's so sweet though. He is reminding you that when you go out to stores, when you go out to places that are very crowded, he wants you to remember to, and sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I always forget to, but I've been a little bit better of it since COVID. But he's reminding you to make a protection bubble. And he's saying, because I feel like some of the energy, like, I feel like you're taking home some other people's energy that you pass by in the store, because he's saying she has such a big heart that you're taking away other people's pain subconsciously and stuff, not knowing it. But he wants you to protect yourself so you're able to release it. Scare the poop out of them. That must be why I automatically saw that scene. And sometimes when they show me things, I try not to laugh because, you know, it's stuff that I can resonate with, and it's like my favorite stuff. I love those movies. I wish, when Bad Boys 4 came out, and the beginning of that movie, where they have, which I didn't know, nobody ever spoiled it for me, when Will Smith got shot, in the beginning. Oh my God. I think my husband was like, "Why are you crying?" I was like sobbing. I was like, "He can't die." But it's because of all the goodness that he did too. Yes, he's just saying, like, I feel like you don't always realize what you're taking home, but he just wants you to make sure that you're protecting yourself a little bit more. He's saying that your heart's a little too big when it comes to things like that. Did you have any questions for him, love? He's just very proud of you. Do you have anything that you're keeping count of? This is the last thing he's coming through. Like, do you have it? Like, I'm hearing a chip or something. Do you have anything that, I don't know. He makes me feel like I don't know. He just makes me feel like there's something that you're keeping track of. And I don't know if you have like rewards for something, but he's making me feel like, that's just something that I don't know. It makes me feel like it's something that we hold dear. And he's saying that you're very good at balancing that energy and not focusing too much on it, but trusting yourself and knowing you're doing a good thing. I don't know. He's just making me feel like there's something that you're in control of. And he's saying that you should be he wants you to be proud of yourself too. And he's showing me a swing too. I don't know if he used to push you on the swings a lot. But he's showing me a swing. The best way to protect yourself, what I do before I go into the store, I close my eyes and I start at my feet and I make a white bubble around myself, like all the way to the top. And depending on what I'm feeling, sometimes I'll just fill it all with white for protection. If If I feel like I need to fill it up with extra love, depending on what store I go in, it's just putting that white bubble of protection around you, because white is protection. White could be Archangel Gabriel, who comes and protects you. Just having that, it's like setting that boundary that things that they can't come in unless you really allow it. And then setting the intentions, no negative energy, no negative whatever you don't want it, that you don't need within yourself, you're saying it's not allowed. I love it. A lot of times I have to put a bubble, just putting that bubble around you. And if you take a bath or a shower at the end of the day, tell yourself, I release energy that's not mine, that isn't serving me to my highest good. And I always feel it being pulled off me. Especially if you go around a lot of people. Good. Miss Jeanette, you are next, my dear. And then I have Miss Jody. And if anybody else donates, just let me know. Let's see if it shows me. Miss Danielle, are you still here? Miss Danielle shared. I don't know if she's here still or not. Thank you, Fred. You are very welcome. Let's see if Miss Danielle is still here. I'm going to pull her card because she did share. Hi, Miss Sherry. Miss Danielle, if you're still here, you got peace is just a thought away. Feathers, you're not supposed to go in that closet. I don't know if she's here still. I'm friends with her on Facebook. I feel like she needs if I can spell that would be awesome too. Now I can't remember what her. There it is. I almost forgot what her last name was. How are you, Miss Sherry? I don't know if Danielle's still here, but I'm going to send her her card. Miss Jeanette, are you here, love? It's okay. He's blocked. He's gone. He should be gone. He's not gone. Let me know. If he's not here, he shouldn't be commenting anymore. He should be gone. There's Miss Jeanette. Miss Jeanette, did you want anything specific for your reading or just whatever comes up? And you got trust in your intuition more. You do have inner sight. So this is coming and reminding you, my love, that you listen to, they want you to listen to your gut. They want you to listen to that intuition, okay? Trust in your intuition more. You do have inner sight, that you do have the ability. I do 10 cards, Miss Sherry. $15 and I do 10 tarot cards. If I pull you 3 cards, it's usually I do like $5 for 3 cards. But live, you get 10 cards. Okay. If that cat opens up all those Christmas presents, she's going to get her booty spanked. I hear her walking around. I didn't put them out because she likes to take over the tree and everything like that. So we have all the presents are put away. I've already had to wrap 2 Christmas presents up because of her again. She's a little... Let's see what we got, Miss Jeanette. I can hear her in there. Sounds good, love. You'll be after Miss Jody then. You'll be after Miss Jody. And she is after Miss Jody. Let me write her down. Sorry, guys. I refreshed the wrong tab. I'm here. Come back. Don't leave me. I meant to refresh my PayPal thing, and it went to StreamYard. Oh, you're so sweet, Miss April Love. So Miss April Love wants to give somebody a reading. Comment if you're here, if you already aren't on my lineup. You have to comment or else I can't pick you. We'll see who Spirit says needs a reading. Miss Gill, thank you. She came out. Just like, you're not supposed to open all the Christmas presents. I think she finds some of hers, I think, is what the problem is. And if you want to pick somebody, Miss April Love, you can pick somebody too. Whoever you feel pulled to. Okay. Miss Jeanette. Okay. I want to make sure I pulled you an Angel Whisperer card. I couldn't remember. That's because you are next, Miss Jody, and it's probably because Spirit is taking over your internet. Tell them to back up a little bit. Tell them that you are next. Miss Jeanette, are you having second thoughts? Are you still questioning things? Because all the first three cards are really like, I feel a lot of overwhelmingness. And you know what I can do? If you are here and you want Miss April Love, if you hurry up and comment, I can do something that'll be really fun on my phone. I can go to the name wheel and I can put names in. And then I will let Spirit pick the name wheel. So if you would like to be gifted a reading from Miss April Love, so I can put Miss Donna Z, I can put Miss Lynette P, and if I see some names who hang out, and then I'll let Spirit pick. They have not. Unless you want to pick who gets the reading, Miss April Love, go for it. And just let me know when everything's set, and I'll put them on my list. I don't know. I feel like you're having some second opinion, like second thoughts, Miss Jeanette, and they're saying that that they don't want you to feel you have some stuck energy, and it's time for you to release that stuck energy. Let's see. There we go. We're gonna just click on you so I have your name up. I feel like there's something holding you back, and with that holding back, it's making you feel like your harmony still isn't right because of you still having this stuck energy. Miss Jeanette, are you having You are the most sweetest person in the world. Oh. Look at her. I'll pin that for right now, and then when everything's ready, I'll put them on there. Look at her giving Christmas love. Black or blue dents. Well, you got 3 out of the 5 cards right here. All of them have blue. Let me ask. Does what I said earlier, Miss Jeanette, does that make sense? I feel like, it also makes me feel like I just feel like you're trying to see everything before making a decision. Miss April Love is so sweet. So I'm going to put Miss Donna on my list. I have to write your guys' names down, or else I'll just read again for Miss April Love, because that's what I do. Sometimes that happens when people donate. If I write down their names, then I end up reading them. Donna and Miss Sydney. Lily Marie. Okay, I just want to make sure that because I don't want to get thrown off by your dime. I'm going to answer this question too, but I just wanted to make sure because it's all still sitting in my head. Thank you, Miss April Love, too. I appreciate that. I just feel like too that you're just, you remind me a lot of me too, Miss Jeanette, because I remember a couple years ago I was like this too. I liked, we sometimes seeing is believing. We think we have to see things in order for things to happen and things to come. I saw that. You are so sweet, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you and how much I appreciate that, because that will help my family and it will help our current situation out too so much. I appreciate it, because I know my husband's probably just getting off work and probably stressing so bad about it, about what's going on right now. So I truly appreciate that. They're just saying that that they want you to remember that the only thing that matters right now, Miss Jeanette, is they want you to just focus on, I just feel like they want you to focus on what you want. I feel like you need I just feel like they want you to take your energy, your feelings, the things that you are healing from, and they want you, okay, I haven't showed you any of the cards, but I read them all. So the Nine of Swords, this is you, the fear and the things that are sitting in you, and the harmony that you don't feel like you're connecting, you don't know what decisions to make, but you see the light at the end of the tunnel, but we're feeling stuck because the things that are holding us back, the fire is still there. There's still things that are pulling you. And this was the card about, that we want to see the big picture. We want to see the big picture, but they're saying this is the time for you to pull your energy into you and only focus on your energy, focusing on you and making sure that your boundaries are set, that your goals are being focused on. I feel like you have such a big heart, Miss Jeanette, that they're coming and they're reminding you that this is your time to focus on what really matters. I feel like you've taken care of this other person and people your whole lives, and they're saying that it's enough. And I feel like you've seen signs and they've been showing you that it's time to cut the strings, it's time to cut cords. Like all of those cards together are telling you that I just feel like you don't need to feel guilty about doing you. Let me do your other cards and then I will answer, and then I'll do your question. Like that's what they're showing me. I just feel like everybody else has always come before you. And I feel like that's something that you would do too, because I don't know if it was something that you're focused on about karma and be like, you didn't want any karma coming back, or you always wanted to have that bar set for good karma. And I just feel like that. And they're showing me that, with the stuff that's going on, it's just going to keep consuming you if you don't allow yourself to walk away, if you don't allow yourself to take your energy back. I know it's easier for me to also tell you these things too, and tell you to walk away and focus on you. I know. And that's part of the lesson. That's part of the lesson, is being able to build our strengths, to have our faith and our hope know that we're doing what's best. And it's not always what's best for you. And sometimes when we do what's best for us, even if it hurts somebody else or upsets somebody else, that is still a lesson for them. That's something that they signed up for to learn. So this is your time to not be Mother Teresa, and this is your time to do that for yourself. Yeah, because even the Ten of Pentacles, you're trying to keep things together, and they don't want you to keep things together because you think it's the right thing to do. All these cards are, they're telling me that if you stay where you are, you're just, I feel like it reminds me like it's just going to, everything is going to repeat. That it's going to be repeat, repeat, repeat. And that they're saying that I feel like you don't deserve that. They're saying that I feel like you've been in this lesson for a while. Miss Jeanette, do you feel like this has gone on for so long? Because this card is showing me that you're ready for the next chapter, that you're getting burnt out. I feel like you see the goodness, you take it, but then you feel bad, so you put it back. I just feel like you're just exhausted. I don't even know how else to explain it. Yes. Would I like that this card came out? And the Seven of Swords came out, and this is coming to tell you that Swords is all about strength. It's about fight. It's about power. When I see swords, it always, I feel like if you ask Archangel Michael to come help you and to give you strength and to help you, that you will be able to see that you have what you need, that you will be able to move forward, that you can take what you need and walk away from squawking people, squawking things. And, is this black or blue diamond thing? Is this something that has been taken from you? Am I finding something? Or are you trying to make a decision about something? I have Miss Jody next. And then Miss Sherry. And then Miss Donna, Miss Lynette, and Cindy. I'll bring in my beginning. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we'll do cloud. Okay. Just write it on the wall. Let's see. I feel like you are very torn between blue and black. I feel like your head is telling you one and your heart is going the other way. Because as I asked, they showed me blue, but then I feel black. So I feel like I don't know if it has to do with whatever. Sometimes when I feel and hear things, I've learned from some readings that I've done with this, is that it may depend on when you go to get that thing, what they have available. So if you're tossed between two colors, it could be because, there may only be one thing of that available. Because I did a reading for somebody and they were trying to decide what color car they wanted. And I told her, I go, well, you want red, but they're telling you blue. And it ended up being because when she went to go get the car the day she did, they only had, I think it was bread or something like that. I don't know. They only had that one. So she went with that. Yeah, they're showing me blue. I'm seeing blue, but then I'm feeling the black. So I feel like you're just torn. So this may be... That's why I was feeling black. So if black is what you want, then go with it. That must be why I was seeing blue and feeling black. So I'm feeling you with the black, but I'm seeing somebody else with the blue. I love it. I was seeing it differently too. She has so much energy. Does anybody want an 8-year-old? I don't know. I don't know. I still see blue, but I feel black. Your loved ones are always trying to connect with you, no matter what, dear. Miss Jody, I think you said, let me see what Miss Jody messaged me. Because I think she said she sent a message. Let me open up her messenger really fast. There she is. Okay, let's see what we got from Miss Jody. I'm going to leave that open for Messenger. It will be nice. And that's awesome that he asked you. So you know what? There could be both on it. Maybe he'll do both. He'll put what you like and he'll put what he likes. If you feel your loved ones around you, the best thing to do is to ask for certain signs. Talk to them. Don't be scared to communicate with them. Okay, Miss Jody, let's do your angel whisper first. Let me put Miss Jody up on the board. And it fell on the floor. Okay. It says, life never ends, spirit endures all. There we go. That's the angel whisperer card that came up for you. Okay, Miss Jody, let me see. I'm going to go back to Messenger really fast. So if anybody talks and I don't see it, that's why. Let's see what we got for Miss Jody. Okay. Let's see. Oop, I'm throwing cards everywhere. You are very welcome, dear. Miss Jody, is this a new relationship or is this a relationship that has had a lot of positive changes? Because what I feel like, I don't know, it makes me feel like there's some type of shift. And I don't know if this shift, if this is a new relationship or if this is a relationship that we've been in. And sometimes there's a shift. We either come together or something happens. For you, my love. For you. I'm going to start off with you. Okay, so maybe that's why this is coming out, because maybe because I could feel it and I didn't know if there was a new relationship or not. So they're telling me to stop talking and get the cards first because they're telling me I'm getting too far ahead. Sometimes I do that. Let's see, 36 years. That's amazing though. Leo, she's being very naughty, isn't she? That kitty needs a timeout. Okay. Okay. That could be the shift, though. Okay. I'm hoping I'm not. Let me start over with, because I read all of your messages. So I felt and I heard shifts and I felt some positive. That could be some of the other stuff that you asked me. Okay, so what I got for you, Miss Jody. So when it comes to You are a positive direction. Look at that, the Knight of Swords. Like I feel a huge shift too. That I don't know if they could be saying that the shift is coming, even though I feel like it's already here. But the positive direction and the positive shift that I am feeling when it comes to this relationship, this could be like your aha moment. This could be that you see all of this and you're seeing what direction that you want to take. You're seeing these things, and as it's all happening quickly, the Eight of Wands is all about fast energy, things popping in, and you're seeing what the toll is and how it's holding how it can be holding you guys back, or how it can making you feel like that you're turned upside down. Like I feel I feel so much. I'm trying to get all of it out as it comes in really, really, really fast. I do feel like you're in the right. I feel because like the Knight of Swords, you've worked so hard for this relationship. I feel like is what they're saying too. I feel like you've worked so hard and you've been pushing for this relationship and trying to stay on track. And there's some things that have come, like this could be all the positive stuff with your other family that's coming in, but they're saying with the Hierophant 2 in reverse, they want you to remember that sometimes, this could be like the way things we're used to doing. They're saying sometimes we have to let go of old ways. We have to let go of the way we used to have this relationship, that it's time to take some change. They want you to remember to listen to your gut. They want you to listen to, your intuition and know that it's time to release. I know what it's like to live with people who have drinking issues, and how I know how that can be. I was there years ago, and I know how that is. But instead of sitting within your mind, sometimes we have to really, this is about you releasing that and putting yourself first, not giving them the energy, not giving them that. You got to put yourself first. It's all about prioritizing. And I feel like this is the shift that's going on. Does that make sense so far, Miss Jody? Like they're making me feel like you have decided to take these steps, but sometimes, because you've been in this relationship so long, because of everything going on, it makes you feel responsible. And they're saying that you're not responsible. And just because you're used to some things, they're saying this is the time to change the pattern. Does that make sense? Yes. But they want you to remember too that it's not your fight either. And that's what's really hard being in. These are the hard lessons that we go through, because not only is it, there's some lesson in there for you, but the lesson is mostly for them. And I can completely understand, I could message you and tell you stories for days. I want you to know that I understand what you're going through. And they're saying that with all of that, I feel like sometimes we just have to completely change. And if there are things that seem like a same pattern, what I learned is and it's hard because you've been together so long, but if you start cutting it out of your life and cutting it off and showing yourself that, I don't want to, it's not your job to carry the weight. That's why you got this card. It's your time to prioritize yourself and allow yourself to focus on the happiness and the good things, because you have a lot of happiness around you. Like showing him that you're not going to play a part of this, that you're not going to fix, that you're not going to save him, right? Because that's something that sometimes they have to see. When they see that you're done saving them, or you're not fixing, and there's a part of you that doesn't care, not that you don't care, but that you don't care because you've been hurt so many times over things, they will. And if he loves you, exactly. And that's what the hardest thing is, because as an empath, me, I want to help, I want to fix, but there are some things that are hard for us, that could be a lesson that you could be going through, like I went through, is that we have to see that we can't fix it. As much as we know the steps, we know what to do and why are you doing this, you should be doing that. It's his thing to want to change. And I free will is a big thing, but also the more that you raise your vibration, Miss Jody, and you refocus on yourself and your goals, and you raise your vibration up here, if he wants to still be in your life and be around you, it's going to force him to have to raise his. He's going to have to learn this lesson. And that could be why the 8 of Wands came out as well, is because it might all happen quickly. Sometimes it all adds up, or something fast is going to come in. And you know what? That's just you being an empath, and that's just you. Sometimes we try to put all the responsibility on us, and it's not your fault. His has to do with more than his. I feel like his has to do with a lot of stuff that he may not even share about. May adolescence, I feel like there's a lot of stuff. It's not you. I know, and it's, and that's what's hard too sometimes, especially when you get yourself up so high. And let's say he gets to a point where he doesn't want to get there and you guys do separate for a while. It doesn't mean that it's going to be forever. It may make him, as you're up here, and if he was here, the separation may make him go down. And if he goes down, that could be his rock bottom, because when we hit rock bottom, we can only go up. Sometimes the hardest thing is allowing the people that we love to hit rock bottom. And when they hit that rock bottom, then they have to work on themselves. They have to do that. And so for him, then he can work his way up. And I was the same way. But then you know what I did? I didn't share my energy. I didn't give attention to certain things. Sometimes you can't give the attention to that. Give yourself the full attention, your job, the kids, the things that make you happy, doing self-care to you. Just sometimes them seeing that independentness and seeing how you can do things and doing things on your own without them. Sometimes, depending on how he is, that might really trigger him, and it could piss him off. I don't like swearing on my life, but it could piss him off to a point to where he's like, you know what? I don't like that. I want to be the person who does that for her. You know what I mean? You just have to stay strong, and you have to focus on yourself. Okay. Can I know your son's first name? And it's not easy. And sometimes that could be a lesson for ourselves, is to do that. Because it did take me a while, and it also helped me be the medium and the psychic that I am today. And it helped me get to where I am now. It's hard. Aww. Look at it's 12:20 and it's 2:20. 2021. Look at all those 20s for him. Oh, I have to know what that means. Let's see what that means. I don't even know if there has to be spirit numbers for that. We'll do a lot of buttons here. Let's see. We'll do. You know what? I kind of want to add. I don't know if another 20, if it'll work for another 20. Okay. Let's see what this means. What's it going to show me? I just love how that worked. Let's go to images. Angel number 2020 wants you to know that you have a huge potential, will succeed at whatever you set your mind to. Let's see if there's one about angel number, meaning we'll write for love, because I know because that's also what you asked for. Angel number 2020 reminds us that our only limits are the ones that we place upon ourselves, and not to put walls up between us and the people who are so important to us. So, there's the love one. Puts importance of trust and staying faithful to your romantic partner. It also tells you that you need to be more affectionate and show your emotions clearly. So, let's see. Okay, so what I feel like for him is I feel like is he like a homebody, Miss Jody? Does he not like going out very much? I feel like, he has some mixed energies with him. And I feel like there's some things going on that he needs to allow himself. I feel like he's a hermit. Like, it makes me feel like I was a hermit too. And it just makes me feel like he needs to allow himself to go out of his comfort zone. What does he do? Does he do like any type of gaming, or does he go somewhere and do a certain thing with a group of people? Like, I feel like there's one thing that he really likes to do, and I feel like if he broadens that a little bit. And I really felt the hermit, the hermit thing too. That is exciting though. Okay, so maybe does he say he has? Okay, I was seeing like a small group of people, and I don't know if that's just the lawyer office of where he is too. Like, I feel like he goes and does something, and I see like a small group of people. So I feel like eventually, at some point, he'll venture out. I feel like with his hermitness, and I feel like he's still with his job, I feel like he's still trying to make a name for himself, or he's still trying to branch out with that. And I feel like with his dad has held him back a little bit too. That is awesome, Miss Jody. Yeah, he's making a name for himself. He's really focused. I feel like what he wants to do, I feel like, he's trying to get all of his things laid out, so when it's time for a relationship, he knows that they're taken care of. And maybe that, his work will be established. I feel like he wants to be established and have things together before anything else. I feel like I see like, the binders, whatever it's called. I see it. I feel like he's very focused. Like, he has a plan and he's staying on his plan. I think he will. Something about, I know this is a long way away, but I heard 36, something about 36. I don't feel like that's when he'll find somebody, but I'm wondering if that's when he will get like married and all of that. I just feel like there's so much that he has on his plate and that he's focused on with himself and with his job. And some people, he could find somebody in 2 years and then start dating and then get married. Something about 36 came up for him. I do feel like he will settle. It's just, I feel like he's just very, he will. I think 36 will be his luckiness. As long as he pushes himself and maybe works through some of that stuff, he has the ability to bring her in sooner. But I heard 36, like clear as day. I heard 36. So I just feel like he's really focused on work. I feel like he wants to get himself emotionally stable, emotionally where he wants to be, so he can be so he can be like you, so he can be like his mom and have a good relationship and not have to worry financial. I feel like he has, I feel like, I don't know if he puts sticky notes up too, but he has goals. He'll be okay, Mom. He's good. Let's see. What am I seeing for your daughter? He's been with somebody for 12 years. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Okay, back and forth. Okay, that makes me feel better because I do feel like it might be somebody new. Because I feel like I don't feel like he's asked her to marry him because I feel like there's some type of triggers or there's something that goes on that puts him in a place. I think it's going to be somebody new. You want it to be her. I'm sorry. I feel like it's going to be somebody new. I feel like there's something why it hasn't happened yet. I could be wrong. And for your sake, I hope I am. But I feel like it's going to be somebody new. I feel like it's going to be somebody new that really that understands and pulls him into a better place like I'm saying mentally, spiritually, you know what I mean? I feel like it's something like that that's really going to pull in, like broaden him in a way, if that makes sense. I do think your daughter is going, I keep seeing something about the 3. And I don't know if it's going to be, I don't know, I'm seeing 3s. I don't know if this is saying in 3 weeks. And 3 weeks is the 3rd because I just clicked on my calendar. And we got 1, 2, in 3 weeks we have the 3rd. It's either going to be the beginning of January or it can be in March because the 3 is really powerful. So I do feel like she will be getting engaged soon. He's coming back in February for a month and a half. Okay, so it is March. I saw 3 and I figured it was March. And then when I clicked on it, I saw the 3rd was like in 3 weeks. So I thought it was funny how it was like 3, 3, 3. So, you know, maybe he will get everything set up. So March should be a good month for her. How many children does she have, Miss Jody? I have Miss Sherry next. Miss Sherry, are you here, love? Oh. Yeah. She has my friend. I feel like they will. I feel like they'll have I feel like they'll have 2 more. I feel like, you know, I heard something about when one will come and then the other, and then when things settle and they're settled together and everything's going, then another one can come. Okay. Okay, Miss Sherry, it's your turn. It's 2:30 here. I don't know where it is where you are, love. Do you want whatever spirit has to tell you, or did you want me to look at something for you? She may be at the end of the year. I feel the engagement will come first. And I feel like as she's planning and as she's figuring stuff out, then I feel like it will happen. I feel like the engagement and stuff, I feel like engagement and some planning will happen first. Okay. I hope you have a great Christmas too, Miss Jody. Okay, let's see what's going on, my love. You're very welcome. Thank you. Miss Sherry, are you having any lower back pain? Oh, you felt Friday night? Okay. Like, I felt some back pain. Like, it wasn't like, I don't know. I felt some and then I heard it. I don't really know how to do it. Mostly your knee, hip. Okay. It might be because I'm sitting, so I'm feeling it in my way lower back, kind of like where like how the back of you. I know where like how your hips like connect to that lower part of your back. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I feel it in my way lower back. So I don't know why, but that's just where I feel. Is it your left knee? I know my left knee's been bothering me. So I don't know if I'm just feeling my knee or if I was feeling yours too. I kind of ignored the knee pain, I won't lie. Miss Sherry, I feel so much when it comes to when I connect with that for you. Like when and let me explain before it sounds really bad. So what I see when I connect, because you said of the issues that you're having, I see you guys as like a wolf pack. And with the wolf pack, because the first card that did come up was the King of Wands. And I feel like, I don't know if it's one big situation or if there's a lot of little things going on, but I feel like everybody wants to be in charge. Everybody thinks their opinions matter. Everybody thinks that theirs is better. Like, I feel like that is the biggest issue that's going on. And I feel like with the wolf pack, and then they're reminding me, I've seen this post I saw this all weekend long, and people talking about it. And I even saw a friend talk about it to her class about it with the wolf pack. Like when they travel, they have, the older ones or the weaker ones, injured ones up in front, right? And then they have the leaders. The people who are in charge, like the alpha male and all that. They have them at the back of the pack because they're faster. They can do whatever it is that they do as wolves. And that's what I'm seeing. Like, I feel like with this, I just feel like everybody wants to be in charge, and that you feel like you're on your toes, that somebody's always watching over your shoulder, that you always feel like you have to caution yourself. And they're saying that that's causing a lot of delays for you, and it's causing delays in all of their life. And I don't feel like it's all you. I'm hearing there's one stubborn female. I don't know if it's a sister or a sister-in-law. I don't know who she is. I can see a face, and I don't know. They're just showing me a face. And I just feel she's very stubborn, and she's not giving in. And that's part of some of the delays that you guys are going through. Are not speaking. And my one daughter is in a bad situation, but you can't tell her anything. That's probably who I see. I saw it as a sister. It must be your daughter then, because I heard we are very stubborn, and she's not listening to anything. That is so funny. Like, I saw a face, and I could feel the stubbornness, just like, I'm stubborn too. I'm very stubborn. I'm so stubborn. I'm surprised my husband is still married to me, Miss Sherry. I'm surprised he hasn't said F this and walked out. He is the most laid back person, and probably why he's married to me, because they know I'm so stubborn that they couldn't give me another stubborn person. I know I'm stubborn and I don't give in very well. And that's why I love him, because, yeah, you probably heard him laugh at me. But I just feel like the delays are caused because of that. I like these next two cards. I like these because as much as they have their stuff going on, I feel like they always come back to you. That you are the queen. I know it's Queen of Pentacles, but it kind of pulls me to say like the Queen of Peace. And I feel like you're exhausted, and I feel like a lot of the stuff that you are going through is because you are so tired. This is showing that you're the healer. This also means working parent. I don't know why. I like the Queen of Pentacles. I can see it, but I don't see it with the design of this card, so it always throws me off. But I know the Queen of Pentacles means a working parent. But, she's hardworking. She's holding on to the money, and she's comfortable. And this is showing that the family is together or has the ability of where they are because of you. And that makes sense because you also have the Empress. This is showing how strong you are. And I don't know how cold it is where you are, but both of these cards together, and even the last card, the star card, these are all of your cards are outside. You have all outside cards. So this is coming and telling you that you need to ground, that you need to release energy, that they want you to not focus on their negativity and their own stuff. They're saying this is the time for you to ground. Take what you know your family needs, what you need, and put it out to the universe and allow the universe to come to you. The more, like, I feel like you take on a lot of their energy too, that you are an empath, Miss Sherry. And I feel like that's why you're tired, and why, sometimes when we get injured, sometimes when we get hurt and stuff like that, sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes it gives us a break. It gives us time to realize things, because both spirits around you, especially you got all the cards showing spirit, and that they want they hear your prayers, they hear you talking. But I feel like these three cards are telling you that I feel like you're the rock, the anchor, and they're saying that you can't fix whatever they're physically going through, which is hard as a parent, which is hard as somebody who loves them and sees it. And we always want to do that, just like we've been talking about this last hour and a half with a lot of people. We can't always fix them, but we can be supportive. We can help them. We can be there. We can put out positive energy. We can raise our own vibration so they can raise. And as long as you hold on to that hope and faith for them, I feel like it's going to help you too, Miss Sherry. That they want you. I feel like you're that wolf that's like in the back of the pack, because you're seeing things coming and you're trying to help protect. You're trying to help do things. But we have to remember those children who are in the middle of the pack, they have strengths. They have abilities too. I just feel like there's some redirecting that we need to do with things. What's his first name, Miss Sherry? Oh, grandsons. Was there 3, Miss Sherry? I'm being pulled to 3 boys. 2 boys. Okay. Being told to 3. I feel like the oldest one, I don't know if he has a secret relationship or he has a secret interest. I feel like there's something that he's not sharing that is going on with him emotionally. And then I feel like the other one is, I feel like he's just living his life right now. If it falls into his lap, it falls into his lap. Like, I feel like they're on 2 totally different spectrums when it comes to relationships. Oh, well, if he's only 9, then that's why. I feel like he's just in his own world. So that makes sense. Okay. They're 9 and 2. Okay, then maybe I'm seeing somebody else. Do you see anything relationship-wise? Oh, I read that as, do you see anything relationship-wise for my grandsons? No wonder why I read that wrong. Okay, let me start over then, because I was pulled to something I was feeling like secrets. I feel like there's something emotional going on with one, and the other one could really care less. So I don't know if that fits for them either, but okay, let's see what I was like. Oh my goodness, I'm like, why is she asking for relationship for a 9-year-old? I didn't read it right. That's why we need to read it. These cards that came out, I would say, are relationships for you. I feel like you need to, I feel like another relationship, there's a lot that you're working and you're healing for yourself. You need to, we're balancing out the shadow and light work that's going on with your family. I feel like once you get this balanced and you're able to be on top of it and you're able to feel confident with yourself and comfortable that things are going the way they need to, then you will be able to attract somebody into your life. They're saying right now you are healing. This shows that you've cut ties. This is showing that you're setting sail on your own. But they don't want you to deny any adventure, anything that pops up, that they don't want you to feel like you have to be stuck. Yes, it's best to I don't know how true it is, but I heard in a show today that when you break up with somebody, for every year you were together, you have to give yourself a month to heal. So, but I'm sure, but you can't measure a breakup. You can't really measure it. So if you were together 5 years, you have to give at least, I would say, at least give yourself 5 months to, whatever you have to do to mourn the relationship, to heal from the relationship and stuff like that. Yes, I see that now. I totally read it wrong. And when I scrolled back up, I saw it, because you got 2 cards that are showing healing, because even this is showing that you can manifest, that you have the ability to bring in. It was 5 years, so that's why the 5 came in. Like when I asked Spirit for a number, I heard 5 years. So that must be why that came in, for why that I heard that. So if you guys were together 5 years, I would say you have to give yourself 5 months to release the relationship, to heal from the relationship. Okay? They're saying that you have the ability to put out the energy, to release all that, and you have that manifest ability. But I would say you need to give yourself at least 5 months. Sometimes we need longer. I don't see a relationship, Miss Sherry, coming in either till the end of 2022 or the beginning of 2023, because I feel like between your kids and your healing and some stuff that's going on, like circular with them, I feel like this is just your time to focus on yourself and to heal. And I'm hearing she needs to really she needs to manifest and put out to the universe what she wants, what she's looking for. I feel like through the healing and seeing things, I feel like you're going to be able to manifest the type of person that you want, so they can come into your life. Does that make sense? When it comes to the boys, I don't know if it resonated when I said the older one. I feel like, I don't know if he's going through anything emotional. I feel like he needs a hug. I really felt like there was some secrets or there's some things he's not sharing. I do feel pulled to tell you to maybe see if the 9-year-old is okay. I just feel like there's something bothering him. The 2-year-old, like I said, he's in his own world. But I feel like the 9-year-old may need to talk to somebody. Okay? I feel like he needs to communicate some feelings, or if there's something that he's not sharing, I just feel like he needs somebody to talk to. And I'm sorry I mixed that up. For some reason, I totally read it as relationships for them. And then I got really concerned. I got concerned really fast. Miss Donna, are you here, my love? Okay, that's why I feel the emotions and I feel like he needs to talk to somebody. Did Daddy give you a treat, you spoiled puppy? He came in to show me his treat. Okay. The only thing I could say about that, my love, is if there is anything, if I would talk to the little boy, see if he can open up. If there's anything that is a red flag or alarming, I know it's your daughter, but I'm hearing you got to do what you got to do to protect that little boy, to protect your grandson, okay? I think you just need to talk to him. It's Mary. It's the neighbor. It's okay. I would talk to him and then go based off of whatever he communicates with you, okay? Okay, Miss Donna, let's see what Angel Whisper cards comes out for you. You got believe in your own inner power. You have what it takes to achieve your goals, Miss Donna. You're very welcome, Miss Sherry. Okay. Let's see. Miss Donna, I'm going to do some cards. I'm going to do some intuition for you. That way we can do everybody. As I throw cards everywhere. Cards are really excited. Miss Donna, what's going on with your, I don't know, your mid-upper back? Do you have a pinch going on there? Did you sleep wrong? Did you do something? I feel like a pinch or something in like the middle of my back. Leo, it's okay. Where'd Miss Donna go? Did I freeze? Where'd she go?
Mommy,
What?
I forgot that we weren't supposed to use the bathroom and I went pee. But I didn't flush. I didn't flush.
Okay, go out and tell Daddy. Remember, you got to come downstairs and use the bucket.
Okay, but I forgot. So what do I say to Daddy?
Just tell him that you say, I didn't flush, but I forgot about the bucket and I used the upstairs toilet. Just go tell him. I was going to say, these kids never go to the bathroom. I thought I could like monitor. I'm like, Isabel's gone like twice. Lily, I don't know if it's a kid thing or, yeah, like I feel it like, I don't know. I feel like something's pinching in your lower back. Like it's kind of like in between like your wings. I feel like there's a meaning for that. And Jarrett moved all of my stuff, so I don't have the main thing that I would look in. I don't have, where are my notebooks? I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna see if I can find my book for you, Miss Donna. I feel like I need to find, maybe that's another reason why this is gonna. Okay, I'm gonna message you. I'm gonna message you about that when I find my thing that helps me connect medically, have a connection with this book. Anyways, let's see, Miss Donna. I don't know. I feel like some type of flow has come into your life, Miss Donna. I'm feeling so much. Like I feel like this flow has come in and come out. So when I feel this, I don't know. Does it feel like you've had maybe a shift in some of your guides, Miss Donna? Like I feel like there's a lot of shifts that are going on, and I still feel like this move has helped you so much. I feel like you left a lot of energy that wasn't yours, a lot of negative stuff that was happening. I feel like didn't come with you to the new house. But I also feel like there's a shift that happened too. Like it almost makes me feel like maybe some guide shift. I just feel like there's been a lot of new energy is all I feel. I feel like there's been a lot of new, happier stuff coming through. And they're showing me with the 7 of Wands that you, I feel like you have been putting your bubble up. You've been protecting yourself. I feel like our routine has changed so much to where we're holding ourselves up and the right people are coming in and trying to be a part of it. And we're only allowing those right people. That anything negative that tries to come in and overtakes with your ego, you're knowing how to balance it. Like I feel like this is all showing the flow too, because even you releasing the emotions, you know how to balance it. Like I just feel like there's some type, I don't even know how to describe it. Does that even make sense, Miss Donna? Does that even make sense? Like I just see this some type of flow that's coming in, and I feel like I don't even know how to explain it anymore. I just feel like some things have left the building, they aren't coming back, and you're just having this shift of this newness. And all of this is about your intuition. Do you feel like, are your gifts opening up too, Miss Donna? Okay, I'm trying to figure out like how else to explain it. I don't know. It feels like, and with the good and everything else that you no longer need is out. I'm gonna bother my husband, see if he'll take Leo. OUT. But I love the Justice card. I feel like the Justice card as well is showing you like the balance, and I feel like the family is balanced too. Has your husband been able to start doing more lately too, Miss Donna? I'm hearing that there's not as people aren't as needy right now either. Like I feel like I know you have, so I know how much you do for everybody, but they're saying that people aren't as needy right now. I don't even know if that makes sense, but that's what I heard. I just feel like there's a shift too where people are either doing things more for themselves or they aren't pushing you to help them. Oh, that's exciting. Has he been slowly trying to get back to that or just been doing some things? Because they're showing me like a light at the end of the tunnel. And I just, does it seem like he's done a lot? Not a lot, but what they're showing me with your husband is I feel like he may not vocal it. I don't know. I don't think he may not have completely shared it out, but I know you'll be able to see it. But I feel like with some of his abilities that he used to be able to do that he has been doing, I feel like he has made him work on some other things. I don't know how to word this without sounding horrible, Miss Donna, but does it feel like, either throughout the day or a certain situation that he seems more tolerable, like he's not as annoying or he's not asking for as much help? I'm not making it sound like he's a horrible person, like, because I know he's not. I don't know how else to word it, but I feel like he's done some inner work. Like, I feel like he's had to sit with himself and he's seen things that he doesn't want to be like or that he doesn't want to do, and he's releasing that energy and he's trying to find, and this is showing me that he's working on this balance. I know you know me well enough that you know that you could probably figure out what I'm trying to say. But I just feel like, and there's a lot of that he's just been swaying. And I feel like all of these are showing, like, even though they're all upside down, I feel like as his world was turned upside down, that it made him have to see the light at the end of the tunnel, that it's made him have to work on him and work on things. And there may be things, I feel like some of it was things that have been overdue or things that he's had to do. And I think that's why I also feel like, the shift for you, like the energy change and stuff like that, because I feel like him working on himself and doing things has done that. Yes, and I feel like it made him work on other things. And sometimes it makes them see the things they have to enjoy too. Things that maybe he took for granted as well. That's what I see somebody shaking their head. I don't know if it was something he was going through when this happened, but I don't even remember what I just said now. See, Spirit comes in and then they leave. Like they take a break. I don't know what I just said. But whatever I said, that was a validation. Like the eye opener. Like I feel like there's something that, it just gave him that leap. I don't even remember. They cut me off. I don't know. Miss Donna, did you have anything specific too that you wanted me to look into, since I love that we're in the Mary spirit here of giving on this live. I don't even know. I don't even remember what I said, but I saw them nod their head, and then I totally forgot what I even said to you. Unless you remember what I said, then I can go off of that too. I just don't remember what I said. Anything from Dad. He says he's showing me you as, I know it's going to sound weird, but I'm seeing you as a cross, which is reminding you to keep your faith and your hope. But sometimes I feel like he wants you to remember how strong you are, how stable you are, and the stability that you have with your faith and your hope. I feel like and then I see it two ways. I see a rainbow going from one hand to another, that he wants you to really, like, I feel like you're, just that light within you, that I don't know if more people are coming to you or talking to you about certain things and you're able to help inspire them or you're pushing them. But then I also start seeing it juggling, and he wants you to remember that with everything that you juggle and everything you do, it's because you are strong enough. Like the cross that he's showing me, like he turns it to the side and he's showing me that it's thick. And he's showing me that it's thick because it's showing me the stability and that you're sturdy and that you have, you know what I mean? I know you know what I mean, but I just feel like they're saying that, you know, you're not going to fall over, that you're where you're supposed to be. And I'm seeing that you're just that beacon of light. And he's saying that he just wants you to keep reminding yourself that. Because I do feel like as when you help others and when you do certain things for other people, it gives you that warmth back. Yes, there's an easier way to say it. Thank you, Miss Donna. Thank you for fixing what I was trying to say. Couldn't think of the right way to say that. I love it. I don't know, he keeps bringing up a blanket too, and I don't even know what the blanket has to do. I keep hearing, and I keep seeing somebody like wave a blanket. But that's all I see. So I don't know what, I feel like that's just a message for you. Something about a blanket. I have no idea. That's all I see. He says he loves you. He said to save him a seat at Christmas. He says he wants to sit at the table. So if you put a stool or put something out where he can sit and join you guys for Christmas, he says he wants to be a part of everything. Up close and personal is what I feel like. Miss Lynette, are you still here, love? Are you making a blanket? What's with the blanket? He's still talking about a blanket. Perfect. Yeah, he makes me feel like he wants to sit eye level with people. I think it just, I think sometimes it just really makes them feel like they're still there. You know what I mean? In a way, like I keep seeing like he wants to be at a different eye level with everybody for the day. Oh, I love it. Yeah, he kept bringing up a blanket. I kept seeing one being fanned, and then I didn't know if it was like if you made a blanket, because it kind of reminded me like when people make blankets from t-shirts and stuff like that. I didn't know where he was doing, but he was bringing up the blanket. So no, he was with you when you got those blankets from your aunt. I love it. Miss Lynette, do you want whatever spirit wants to tell you, or do you want anything specific for your reading? And the angel card that you got was simplify your life and the answer you seek will appear. So that means stop focusing and don't put so much pressure, so much into whatever it is that you're trying to get an answer from, and the message will come. Sometimes we focus so hard on things, and when we focus so hard on things, then it comes. You are very welcome, Miss Donna. I love you. These cards are going crazy. Okay, I'm going to make a max. I'm already hearing things. Miss Lynette, this is what I'm hearing for you, dear. Okay, let's see. How do I... Okay, that's all coming in the way I was seeing it. So what I'm seeing, Miss Lynette, is I feel like, I'm trying to think of how to explain it. Like I see it as a movie and then I try to... So I feel like you've seen, I feel it reminds me like when you see a lot of movies. Like I feel like you've been either through a lot of things your whole life or you've been through a lot of stuff recently. Leo, did you go potty? What a good boy. He likes to come in and tell me. Like, I just see it as a movie. It makes me feel like, there's some things that we've been through, or some things that we have seen. And I feel like I feel like it is your time to move forward, Miss Lynette. I don't know if sometimes if something pops up and it brings you back to that time or it brings you back to that moment. But because they're showing me that you are very strong, that you have a strong, and sometimes it takes us certain time periods to be able to understand how we can do this. Been through a lot of things in your life. Yeah. And they're saying that you have the ability to manifest and pull what you need, but you also have, I've seen this as you also have the ability to do it backwards, to stop it, that you have the ability to not allow things into you, because I feel like it pulls you back. And they're saying that we really need to release those old ties. We need to release those energies. If there is somebody that makes you feel like, I see this as like the puppet strings, like if somebody's trying to make you feel a certain way or make you feel like you can't move forward. The devil card's not a bad card. This card has so many meanings that it puts me in so much feels. Like I just feel like it has to do with like the shadow work, and then it also makes you feel like, this with these two cards, since you have 4 out of the first 5 cards that are major arcana cards. So that's showing that you have big change and a lot of things changing. I feel like that's why, because this is clashing. So this is showing me that you're clashing with whatever person may be making you feel a certain way, unless there's just shadow stuff popping up. Does that make sense? Because they're reminding you out of all of that Miss Lynette is in charge, because there's that lovely King of Wands, that you're the leader, you're holding the magic stick, that you have the strength, the ability to keep going forward. Okay, and the things that are knocking you, when those things come in and knock you down, we're going to put our bubble up. I feel like, the energy has been kind of weird, I will say, and I feel like I've had to put my bubble up a lot more too. I feel like because it's the end of the year as well, I feel like because it's the end of the year, as I call them, the pop quizzes, that we have some pop quizzes coming, and they're seeing if we learn this lesson. So when those things come up, and it feels like, oh gosh, why is this clashing? Why is this happening again? They want you to remember your magic, that you're in charge, that you have the ability, that just because this pop quiz is coming in and trying to blend in with something new in your life, you have the ability to push it out. What I do when these things come up, Miss Lynette, the best thing, I know people will say, you can't talk to yourself, you look crazy. I've learned the best thing to do is talk to yourself, is to talk to spirit, talk to the universe. When those things come up, I say no. I'm like, no. I've already learned this. I know what I learned from this. This is what I learned. I'm not going through this again. And then I put my bubble up. They're saying that you have, look at the first card, you have the ability to manifest. You have the ability to protect yourself. So when these darn pop quizzes make you feel like you're falling down, they're reminding you that you're in charge, that you have the ability to tell it no. to put it in its place, to put it behind you. Okay? That we really need, and I feel like they want you to that this is your time too, as you push those away, that when you cut those cords, like the devil card, they want you to cut those strings so you have the ability to heal from those. This one, before I dropped all the cards. Oh, and that one too. Yeah, because they're saying that your intuition and your heart is in the right place. They're showing me that your intuition, that you have the ability to balance out the emotions that are going through. They're saying you just need to trust it. You need to trust it. And there's the bubble again. Keeping your bubble up, keeping yourself above the other things, and not allowing people to pop the bubble, to allow only the people that you trust to be able to hold you up. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. There we go. Let's see. Have you been fighting with your heart and your gut, Miss Lynette? Like, I feel like there's a tug of war going on. Like, it makes me feel like, I know what I have to do and I'm going to go forward. But then sometimes, like, we question ourselves and then your intuition kicks in. Hi, Miss Margot. I got your Christmas card the other day. My Christmas cards haven't even, like, delivered to Walgreens yet. Even though they did say they're supposed to be here today. But who knows? They were supposed to be here last week, and I thought it would give me enough time to send them out. I probably should have gotten New Year's cards. Probably should have, but I didn't. I don't know. I thought I gave myself enough time. Oh well. Miss Lynette, I really feel like you need to communicate. They really want you to talk to yourself more. They want you to talk to yourself because I feel like I keep hearing that song. I don't know the meaning of the song. I'm going to show my age because I don't know the meaning of the song. So I'm hearing parts of it because of movies. I'm hearing we need to break free from the chains. Like, I feel like they want you. I don't even know what that song means, but I keep hearing that part. And with this thing, they want you to get out of your comfort zone. They want you saying that, yes, it's okay to take a pause, but they want you to grow. They want you to expand. You have a lot of expansion that is sitting there waiting for you to take the opportunity. Because, see, look at you got all these strong cards, Miss Lynette. The Emperor, success, stability, comfort. You have the ability to make the empire. You have the ability to create the life that you know that you deserve. You just have to trust yourself. Okay, and whatever that is that gets in the way, sometimes that's why we have to take a pause. And sometimes if you ask, why is this happening? And sometimes we don't always do that. Sometimes I forget, I'm not perfect, and then when I feel overwhelmed, that's when I take my pause and I'm like, okay, why is this happening? What do I need to release, or what do I need to change to make this go away or to make this outcome better? And that's why talking out loud, talking to spirit will help, because you have the Emperor shows stability. The Emperor means, it shows such a strength that you're a key player, that this is a key time for you, I feel like, with this card. Have you looked at like 3 different places, Miss Lynette, to move to? Have you looked at 3, or is there something about a third one coming up? Because they're showing me like some of them may have been too small, some of them the prices have been too much, and I feel like you're gonna find one that hits. Okay, so maybe that's why I was seeing a 3-2. It could be March. Well, keep putting it. The best thing to do that one of my friends told me to do, and I did this while we were in the process of trying to get this house. And even though, we had a hiccup with it, but then we were still able to get it. I want you to write it down on a piece of paper, Miss Lynette. And it's still, we got a full moon, so there's still some power and all that stuff going on. But I want you to write down what you want to manifest. Like, I manifest an apartment I will love and I can afford by March. I want you to write all that down. Put it under your pillow. Sleep with it under your pillow for 3 nights. And then fold it up and put it aside for 3 days. I always forget it's a power 3. I'll have to ask her what the other one is. Send me a message. So I always forget what the other 3. So now you sleep with it under your pillow for 3 days. And then you're supposed to let it be for 3 days. And then I feel like you're supposed to like put a prayer out for 3 days. And then that last 3rd day, then you burn it so it goes up into the universe. I'm going to have to, let's see if my friend's on. Let's see if I can bother her. I always forget it, I did it, and it helped me so much. Like, I even, like, the first night that I put it under my pillow for this house, when I lay down to go to sleep, literally my whole body started vibrating, and then I felt my body rise, like, take a shift. Let me ask her. Let me sleep under the pillow 3 nights. Let it be 3 nights. And what's the other? If she doesn't answer me while I'm still live, I will message you. I always forget the price. Yeah, I was seeing, they were showing me like there was stuff that was maybe either too small, but then I saw that the prices were maybe the prices were too high for the amount of space that they wanted. Like, I feel like there was a lot of things going. I forget. I know it's sleep under your pillow for 3 nights and let it be. There's another thing I'm missing, and I don't know what it is. Hi, Miss Amanda. How are you? Shoot me a message, Miss Lynette, and then I will, when she answers me, I'll send it to you. I can't remember what it is. Oh, that sounds like fun. Let's see.
Are you working?
Yeah. Miss Lynette, I do feel they're showing me that you both would benefit. I feel it. It's hard because I'm a mom. I feel like if you guys do share, I feel like, there may be some more months where you may struggle because I feel like she may need more help paying with certain bills and that. I feel like you need your own space. They're saying I feel like you wonder if you need the help, but I feel like it's just the matter of finding the right house, the right apartment. For some reason, I don't feel for yourself that, I don't know. Does that make sense? Like, I just feel like you need your own space and be able to handle things and do stuff so you can grow. They just don't, I don't want to say. That could be why I felt that too. If you guys don't always get along, Yes, I feel like that's why I said I feel like you need your own space. And I know sometimes we wonder if we have another loved one to help pay for bills. I feel like you'll be paying for a lot of more stuff than you should be. I think you should get your own place, my dear. Miss Cindy, are you here, dear? How are you, Miss Amanda? Are you all ready for Christmas? How are you? Let me see if she answered me. She's in a different country, so I don't know if she even saw that. I hope you have a good Christmas too, love. If she's not here, then I can just circle her for another time. I know it's been some time. Yes, of course, Miss Amanda. I do. The girls are off for 2 weeks. I don't have to go anywhere. Normally it's because I have to leave. I usually get off at 3 because I have to go pick up the girls from school. So they're home. So I don't need to get off. Usually it's because I have to go pick up the girls. But I don't have to pick them up. They're upstairs. They're supposed to be cleaning their room, but from what it sounds like they're playing. I don't think they're cleaning, but it's okay. We got 2 weeks. Okay. No, we don't eat upstairs. Lily Marie.
What?
There better not be food in your room. You eat at the table.
Why did you move Thomas?
Seriously, I've never let you guys eat in your room. Whatever's in your room, go clean it up, please.
Kiss me.
Oh, she's so grounded. So grounded.
Wait, no.
So grounded. Okay, Lily, go clean up whatever mess you made.
Me and Leo are obsessed with her. We're messing.
I have an almost 9-year-old for sale if anybody wants her. She went upstairs because I said that. She's gone. Well, that worked. Miss Amanda, let me know when you're here, love. You know, sometimes it takes them a minute to come back. Oh, good boy. Let me know when you're back, Miss Amanda. I don't like to start until you guys are here. She's here. Okay. I always like to wait just in case. And if my friend answers my message, I will let Miss Lynette know that answer too. Miss Amanda, who do you want to talk to, love? Okay. Let me decline my daughter calling me because she's a weirdo. Let me. Okay. Okay, the first thing I'm seeing, Miss Amanda. Okay, I don't know if this is literal or what. I don't know. But what I'm seeing, it's kind of I'm seeing different things. Like I see the floor is lava, and then I'm seeing like books on the floor. I don't know if it's a game that you play or I feel so many different things. What's wrong?
Yeah.
I'm almost done. You don't miss me. I'm almost done. You know what? If you close my door a little bit, you can watch Miraculous. I'm doing Miss Amanda, and then I'll be all done, okay?
Okay.
Give me a kiss. Go watch Miraculous. Well, hello, Miss Vicky. How are you, my dear? She probably just wants a snack.
No, I ate a snack.
Oh, okay. I love you. It also makes me, but what I'm visioning, Miss Amanda, is that like it makes me feel like I feel like you're really focused and I feel like you know what direction you want to go in, and it makes me feel like the distraction level has been really high, or there's things that have just like that have tried to hit you and tried to hold you back that hasn't allowed you to go forward. And she's saying, and she just comes in and she's so sweet, and I feel like she wants you to zen. She's like, you're in charge. She wants you to remember that you're in charge of your decisions. You're in charge of what direction you go in. Hey, baby. Does that make sense, Miss Amanda? Like, I see it like literally like in front of me. Like, I just feel like she's just coming in and reminding you. Does that make sense, though? Is there things that are popping up as you're trying to push forward or you're trying to go on on your path? Like, I see you like taking these leaps onto these books, and she's just wants you to remember to stay. Like, I just feel like there's things or people that are trying to pop up into your lane. You know what I mean? And she's just saying to keep continuing to stay focused, to keep continuing to go in the path that you're going. Like, I see the sunset and I see like it as a happy place. And I feel like it's also because like she's showing me them as books. Like, I feel like your knowledge and your wisdom, that she's saying that you're using the tools that you have around you. I don't know. What is that? That's a she's showing me like little bugs too. I feel like she's showing me like the really small butterfly. She's saying ladybugs. She's saying I feel like anything that has the word lady in it. I know there's a butterfly that has the word that there's a butterfly with the word lady that's named. The type of butterfly it is a lady something. But anything with a lady that comes into your life that you see, she's telling me, what is that butterfly? Let's see if it's even going to pop up. I thought there was a butterfly that was a certain type of butterfly. I could swear there is one. But trying to put that correct. I'm mostly seeing like flying ladybugs. So when you see ladybugs in the summer, spring, whatever, or even just like at shopping or on your phone, I feel like the ladybug, something with lady, is definitely her coming in and talking to you. Are you guys making changes with your, I don't know why she's saying marital status? That's like just so random. I don't know if that's just what they said and the way they said it. Are there some changes going on with your relationship, Miss Amanda? Oh, that's so funny. I keep seeing ladybugs flying everywhere. That's so cute. So know that that's her in the house with you. Yeah, I keep, like, I saw a little bug and then I saw it fly and I realized it was a ladybug. I've never heard anybody word it that way before, but she said a change in marital status. I can't do your drink without the straw, silly girl. She hands me her juice and doesn't hand me the straw.
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome, baby.
Love you.
I love you too. So she was looking at me like I was crazy too. Okay. Okay, so maybe that's why she said it that way, because there's a lot of changes going on. So that could be one, that could be her validating that she knows your engagement. Are you planning on getting married soon? Like, I feel, because it made me feel like there was a shift in your relationship. I was like 95% sure I knew you were engaged, but because the way she said marital status, I was like, did I miss something? Is something going on? She was my stepfather's grandmother. Okay. She said when it comes, we would like to get married. Okay. That's probably, I felt like there was some shift like coming. So maybe she knows maybe that's what she's saying too, that she knows that a wedding is coming up that's not too far away. So that might be what that is. I just felt like that was for you. And she says with your mom, I feel like this might have been something that's been coming for a while. Like, she's showing me like, I feel like that's been like tossed back and forth, and I feel like that she's showing me like a zipper, and I feel like it was just, everything just came undone. Like, I feel like it was just the right time. And she's saying that, it's just the way it's supposed to be. She's saying it doesn't change anything for her. She wants you to know that she's still going to be by your side. She's saying that, even if they break up, you guys are all still part of the same family, spiritual family. Oh, did Isabel lock you in the room with me, you poor innocent little puppy? Oh, Isabel, shut the door.
Are you done?
No. Let's see. Does that make sense, Miss Amanda? Because she's showing me that, there's just been some things that were going on with your mom's marriage for a while. And I just feel, and she's still showing me the zipper. So it makes me feel like there was just something that broke it, and it's just what it is. Are you getting, what is that? Did you get to say goodbye to her, Miss Amanda? Because I keep, it kind of reminds me of Free Willy. Like, I keep seeing the whale's tail, and I keep hearing, I'll see you again soon, like reminding you that I will see you soon. Because at first I was like, oh, is she going on vacation? Is she, but I feel like, I don't know if you talk to her still or what, but she's just coming reminding you that, yes, I will see you again soon. I don't know why I'm seeing it as the Free Willy tale, but that's what I'm seeing. I feel like that's just really random. And I think I already know this. I think she's validating this, unless this is another change that could be coming up. But she's showing me a new house. I know you just moved, right? Didn't you just move in didn't you move in recently with your fiance? Or are you guys thinking about expanding your house? Okay, maybe that's why she's saying I'll talk, because I didn't know if this was something you guys talked about before she passed, but she kept showing me the tail and saying that I will see you soon. Okay. Oh, I love it. Okay. Okay, so you moved in, and then you were gonna move into a new house, right? I was feeling like I knew this, but then she was showing me it expanding, and then I got really confused. I was like, I thought I knew this already. I guess I don't. That's why I was so confused. Okay. Are you looking to move into this by summer? Is this something that we're trying to do before June, Miss Amanda? I bought a house, but well, that's weird. You buying the house doesn't make them have to leave? Or did you buy the house knowing that they have a certain time period? Because I know all the states are different. I know for here, some places, like if you're renting a house and if you put it up for sale and if you do it right, sometimes those people who are renting the house, they don't have to pay rent because they have to save the money to move. Because I know one of my old coworkers, they lived in a house and then they found out that they put it up for sale and they ended up not having to pay rent anymore because of it being up for sale and them having to move out once it's sold.
I have to use the bathroom.
Go get Daddy and ask him to help you. Daddy's home. Daddy can do it. Okay, it's by New Year because they're showing me something about. They showed me a 6, so I didn't know if that meant June. It could be the 6th of January. I just saw a 6. Oh, well, that makes sense. Darn COVID. Okay. I see both sides. That's not like what happens if you had nowhere to go. You know what I mean? Then that puts you in a place. Okay. Then what is the 6? I keep seeing the 6. Something about a 6 then. Maybe you'll hear from them in 6 days.
Daddy said I can go in the toilet, but don't fuss.
Okay, go in the bathroom, shut the door, move the bucket, and then go in the toilet, don't flush. I don't know. All they're showing me is a 6, Miss Amanda. And I don't know if they're saying in 6 days, it could be the 26th, maybe that week after Christmas, maybe they'll be able to, or maybe you'll get a phone call from them. And maybe you can move in by the 6th, January 6th. All they're showing me is a 6. I assumed it was June, but if your thing is before June, then maybe it has to do with maybe January 6th. All I see is a 6. I know that probably doesn't help, but that's all they're showing me. I have a huge 6 on my wall. A huge giant 6. That's all I'm seeing. For me, I hope for you that it's the 26th, maybe. And even if it is the 20th, it could be the 26th. Go tell Daddy.
I forgot.
Run. Go tell Daddy. Run. But in 6 days is the 26th too. So maybe that's why the 6 is so big. But she's making me feel like, she's saying that the only thing that's good about after Christmas being able to move in, she's saying then you get to start then you could start the beginning of the year and have, all the holidays in this new house. She's saying it'll be more fun to start at the beginning. Is June when you want to get married, Miss Amanda? There's so many 6s in your life. So many 6s. I want to see what they say it means for you. Six, 6, 6. Don't be afraid, but do know that this is a sign from the angels that it's time to wake up to your higher spiritual truth. Return to balance, refocus on being present in the moment, and take your steps on your personal spiritual path to heal your mind, body, spirit, and emotions. So this is about you connecting with things that are going on right now. It's nothing huge. Justice of the peace. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, I'm just seeing all these 6s, so I had to look up what 666 meant for you. So, but I feel like you're ready to move up to in a new timeline, and they want you to connect. They just want you to feel it within yourself to move forward. I feel like once you move into the house, I feel like your energy is going to shift too, because you're going to feel more at home. And it's going to feel like, oh, it's about time type of thing. If that makes sense. Oh, I got to answer this text. I posted in a group seeing if anybody had any Christmas pajamas. I always forget to buy those. But I feel like I always buy them and they never wear them. So you know how they have those free posting groups for your location. And I asked if anybody had any free, if they had any Christmas pajamas in the girl sizes, you know, that they outgrown that are just sitting in their house that they wanted to get rid of, and somebody is going to come and drop some off in about 15 minutes. Good. I like when that's good news. I feel like the house is going to open up opportunities for you too. I feel like it's going to open opportunities when I'm hearing something about business. I don't know if you have your own business or if you're thinking about opening your own business or if you're soon to be hubby. I feel like they're showing me something that it'll bring the energy of like abundance. Like I feel like that peace and happiness of being home, it's going to like the umbrella is going to open up and other things are going to come through. Yes, I went there because, you know, it is hard. This time of year is really hard for us too because Isabel's birthday is the 29th of November. Then we have Christmas, and then you have the other thing that goes with Christmas. And then Lily's birthday is in 8 days. She's December 28th. So I always try to remind myself to get those. And then by the time we get birthdays done and Christmas, I'm like, oh. Oh my gosh. No wonder why I saw business was booming. And you know what? And that type of abundance is good too, Miss Amanda, because that's going to save you guys money too when it comes to gas money if it's right across the street. You know what I mean? They just showed me that something about business would change and it would make life better too. That is so exciting. Oh my gosh, I just made my day. Do you have any other questions you want to ask her, Miss Amanda? I love it. I don't know if you guys do any family outings, but I don't even know if this. It looked like somebody was bowling. I don't know if she liked to bowl or if you guys like to bowl, but I heard family outing, and it looked like somebody was bowling. So that could just be a thing of her saying that maybe like when you guys have the ability, if you need a time to go out. I know Christmas is coming up, but it just looked like somebody was bowling. Aw. Her kids must be older. She's like, if it's okay with you, I'm gonna give like stuff for like stockings. I feel like she's having some fun. I don't know. It looked like somebody was bowling. Unless you guys like to bowl, or I don't know what the bowling is, but it just looked like I heard family gathering and something about coming together and just doing something together. It looked like fun. Unless there's something else you guys do. But it looked like bowling to me. Are you a good boy? Yeah, what's the matter? He huffed me. I think it's a whack at it. It sounds if it is. Girl, if you want to cut your hair, cut your hair. It's your hair. It grows back. I don't know if you've been thinking about a drastic change, but she's making me feel like, you know what, go get your hair cut. Not as much maybe as you want and see if you like it. And if you feel like you want more, then do more. She said that she's so happy to see you do everything that you do. She says it makes her happy to see that she's saying I don't know, like we only cut our hair for a death usually. Okay. She's also saying that if it's hard because, as we believe things, we do things, we have our ways with our life that we go through in this life. And then we go in the spirit world, and some things may change or perspectives change. She's saying, a death can mean more than just a person's death. She's saying, since you're having a lot of changes in your life, it could be the end of a chapter, and that could be the start of a new chapter for you too. It could be, the end of a chapter because you're going to be moving soon. So because you're taking that new chapter, she's saying you can think of it that way. She's saying, no, I'm not going to be upset. No, I'm not going to be disappointed. She's saying it's still your hair. I feel like she wants you to do what makes you happy. She's saying that's going to be free will. She's saying that's going to be up to you. She's saying that I can tell you to go cut your hair and go have fun, and that you may not do it. But she's saying that she wants you to know that you're in control of that. Okay, guys. So I'm going to hop off because my husband wants to talk to me, and then that lady's coming. I forgot about. Actually, I didn't know when she was coming. I just told her I'd be home all day because I am. So I had so much fun with you guys. My energy's done. So I will be here if you need me. Shoot me a message. We have how many more days left of December? We have 11 more days. So 11 more days. If you want a private reading, you can get a half an hour reading. I think it's for $35. An hour reading for $65. Half an hour is usually $50. An hour is usually $85. So if you would like to book a reading, you're more than welcome to message me and we'll set things up. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.